Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have another Solana meme coin that I think can absolutely pop off here soon. Looks like the downtrend is broken. There's good things happening for this project. There's a lot of new updates. I'm going to break all that down for you guys. Stick around, smash that like button because we're about to dive directly into this bad boy. Start by leading this. Congratulations if you guys bought the coin that I mentioned this morning. You're up 52% already if you guys listened to me and had some conviction in this play. Now after saying that, we're going to dive into what we're going to talk about today. APPLECAT. We're talking about APPLECAT today. APPLECAT has just broken this downtrend that we've been in for some little bit of time now. We've been just kind of trending downward. If you guys want to draw these lines out a little bit here, make them a little tight, you can say that, we kind of like bottomed out and ran out of steam at the bottom of this trend right here, and we're starting to turn around. I like what I'm seeing right here. A lot of this was like one or two guys that like big whales that bought a crap ton of this. Now we're retracing back to this support level where I kind of saw that we needed to come to. I sold some up here at the top of this parabolic pump and waited for it to come back to about 80. Just bought some back in myself. I usually like to tell you guys like right when I'm buying something. That way you guys have a chance to get it at a similar price that I got it at. Right now we're sitting at 790K market cap. So we're sitting at 79 right now. We're not even at 1 million yet. This thing is just on a big pullback right here. We just pulled back, we just pulled back 28% from where we just were. About, what is that? About 4 hours ago this morning, we had this happen right here. So you guys do have an opportunity right here. This thing is way down compared to where it used to be. Like we're talking, hundreds of percent to all of these previous levels that we were at with this thing. This coin shot to a 10 million market cap overnight. It went from 900K market cap to a 10 million overnight. It was an 11x in one day. You guys can see it right here on the chart, how it happened. It happened very, very quickly. And now we're kind of bottoming out in this range at the bottom here, looking like we're ready for another run. We're ready for another rip going forward on this one, and that's not financial advice. It's just what I see on the chart and what I see for the project. 2,200 holders right here. These socials right here, these socials are suspended right here. This is the real APPLECAT Solana Twitter page. This is not suspended. This one is done. This Twitter did not update these socials, which is mega bullish in my own opinion, guys. And here's why I think that's bullish. Because when people come over here and click this, that's a red flag. This is a big red flag right here. If they update these links, then when people come and check on this, they're going to find the new Twitter page and say, holy crap, get in loser, we're going to a Billy. First account suspended. Now they got this new one and they're extremely active. They just posted 52 minutes ago on this one right here. Moving on to this little analysis on this chart right here on the Twitter page right here. This is kind of the level that we bottomed out in earlier today right here, guys. So, we just tested this zone again. This is like the all chart for this coin right here. We've been sitting in this range for a long time. And as you can see, we're starting to get some green push up right here. It looks a little different now because that green wick appeared. This thing starts sending. You can see that this thing has a lot of room to run to go back to the 7 million or 10 million area that this thing once was. You are getting something at the bottom of a pump right here, like at the bottom of what could be a 10x run back up to the top right here, especially if it's going to make a new all-time high. I don't know when or if it'll do that, but we are far off. We are far off. We're almost 1100% from the top of this bad boy right here. And the decentralization is still good. Nobody has gobbled up a crazy amount of the supply. The top guy is only sitting at 3.8% of this token, and I think that's a pretty good decentralization. As well as the total value locked is still solid right here, 113K total value locked. It's verified on Jupiter over here, and this new APPLECAT Solana page is verified. So you went from having a suspended Twitter account to having a verified Twitter account, and not everybody knows that yet. The people that were in this project previously, a lot of them haven't came back yet. Like there was a lot of volume and a lot of attention that came into this project, and these people think this thing is dead. When they find out that this thing is not dead, that the volume is improving 103% today, the value locked, the verified on both of them, the socials are updated, the Telegram is doing good and it's still active, the team is still active in there. Everything that I'm seeing, and this really checks off a lot of the boxes. And you know, I'll only bring something to you if it's at a good price and if it checks all of my boxes. I'm not going to bring you guys some crazy, degenerate, risky investment that I wouldn't even buy myself. I'm holding over $1,000 worth of that, full disclosure. And, you know, I'm not pumping it because I'm holding it. I'm recommending it to you guys because I don't want you guys to miss out on this opportunity. I don't think it's going to come back down to this little area right here. This was kind of your area this morning, you know, or yesterday, 2 days ago, you know, at $500,000 market cap, it retested that one last time. Don't know if we'll come back down there. I think this is a fair price to buy. Where isn't a fair price to buy, Jeff? Because I do that on every video now. I show you guys where wouldn't I buy it. I wouldn't buy it over $1 million right now. I would not touch this over $1 million market cap right now because we just haven't fulfilled this new trend yet. This trend isn't official yet. You know, perhaps it'll come down just a little bit further to the low 70s to like touch all this support that we've got sitting right here before this thing makes another candle upward. You know, you might have something happen like this. Like that might be what happens, and this is your range to buy. Your range to buy is everything before it hits 1 million. Now, even at 1 million, you guys are still a 10x from the top, but you know, I don't want you guys to buy something that can probably dump back to this area and be down like 40% right off the get-go. So that's why I try to get these videos to you guys as soon as possible, so that way you guys can look at this, do your own analysis and your own research and decide, do I want to hold this token? And then you guys have a chance to buy it before it goes totally parabolic again. So that's what I have for you guys on AppleCat. I hope you guys get value on that. And there's definitely some big heads buying this because there was whales buying a crap ton of it this morning. If you guys look at this, you know, there's a guy that was buying a piss ton this morning. Like you could see this one guy right here bought a crap ton. You could see it right here. He bought so much AppleCat 4 hours ago, whatever that is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 Solana. He bought 75 Solana worth of AppleCat, one guy this morning. So what does he know? He might know something. He might know something big about the project that we don't yet know yet. And this is why I pay attention to this stuff, guys. Once I saw these big buy orders coming in, I was like, oh God, somebody's very, very bullish. But that doesn't mean buy at the top of these candles. I was selling into this guy. And then I bought back when it got cheaper again. So, you know, back in the 70, 80 range is a pretty good buy zone, in my opinion. It spent a lot of time in this range. It's a great accumulation zone, in my own opinion. But do your own research, because all these bets can be very risky. But where there's high risk, there's also potential high reward. There's a lot of high reward here due to the fact that this thing is probably about a 12x from its all-time high, and you guys can get in on some of that. Even if it doesn't go in all the way to the all-time high, you know, you could be saying, hey, from where we're at right now, you know, you could be getting a 500, 400% return, which is still a great return, guys. You know, like lock in the profits as you go. If you guys got in low, you know, ladder in your limit orders to sell at like 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 8 million, and that way they're selling as it goes to the top, and you're not like just waiting for a new all-time high to sell your bag. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Smash that like button if you got some value out of this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for watching, and take care.